I lowered my cortisol levels in 1 year, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. First video was from a year ago. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. At the time, I was like, I saw that video and I was like, okay, I look a little thick. Oh, brother. Because in my head, I did just get done with a bulk. Naturally, I thought, okay, this is just from the bulking. Was I wrong? Don't get me wrong. When you do go on a bulk, you are obviously more likely to gain weight, gain muscle, get a little thicker, get a little bigger in a lot of areas. You can't really spot target like where you want your weight to go. That was not the case for me. I did a lot of research on why my body was looking the way it was looking. Also, why my stomach and my gut just felt the way it felt. That's when I came across high cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone in your body. It basically thrives off of sugar, fatty foods, alcohol, all of that, you know, that stuff. Oh, and stress. So you remember I said I was on a bulk, and immediately right after I tried to do a cut, the cut was not cutting. Honestly, I was a little confused because I had never kept weight on this long or wasn't able to at least like shred or like tone up a little bit. So I did my own research, and that is when I came across high cortisol, how lower intensity inspired workouts can also help people with high cortisol or high stress levels. At the time, I started to incorporate a lot more walk. I literally go on a walk every day on my lunch break, or I would just add cardio at the end of my workout. I also started to manage my stress a lot more. Key ways that I managed my stress: started to journal a lot more and read. Honestly, if you read for like 10 minutes a day, it can literally just change your whole perspective on your entire day. I could literally be having the worst day ever, and when I pick up a book and read for 10 minutes, I feel so much better. I know a lot of people were probably thinking like to lower your cortisol levels, it's going to be a lot of like workouts and a lot of like, what are we doing in the gym? And honestly, it's what you do outside the gym. I also changed my eating habits. So fatty foods, sugary foods, all that processed stuff, I cut those out. I added a lot more vegetables and fruits to my diet. I tried to eat at least one vegetable or one fruit with each meal, and I started to stick to whole foods only. This was definitely a game changer for me and my body. And I skip over Pilates though. I'm a gym and Pilates lover. Yes, we do exist. There'll be a lot of heat around Pilates, but I don't care. You have high cortisol, or you think you have high cortisol. So definitely, if you don't know and you're unsure, definitely speak with your doctor or at least get some tests ran. I am not a doctor by any means, so this is just from my experience. I started to add at-home Pilates into my routine about 2 days a week. Started doing Move with Nicole or Pilates by Izzy on YouTube. Just do the workouts at home in my living room. For me, this helped lower my cortisol levels because it wasn't putting a lot of stress or strain on my body. Also, just like a flowy movement. If you've never done like Pilates, yoga, or anything like that, it's like an internal peace that comes with it when you do those exercises. I feel like you feel more in tune with your body. I also started doing a lot more hip stretching. In the beginning, I would stretch my hips before bed all the time. After you do those stretches, you just feel a sense of peace and calming like within yourself. I honestly truly think that that is where your high cortisol and stuff can stem from. When you have like stress and you're just stressed all the time, your body is literally going to reflect that. Not only was I putting myself and my body through a lot of strain when I was trying to do a bulk, but I also was getting stressed out because my body wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look. It was causing me to stress more, which in turn, because of the high cortisol, was making me gain weight. And not only was it making me gain weight, also wear stress on your face. So naturally, I just didn't feel as pretty. Like I ever thought I was like super ugly or anything like that. It definitely played with my body dysmorphia and definitely made me feel a different way about myself. So cortisol isn't something that you just fix one time and you never have to worry about again. Constantly, daily, doing things that will help keep my cortisol levels where they need to be at. So I have taken some supplements. If you have any questions or anything like that, definitely reach out to me or DM me in regards to the supplement part. I don't really typically like giving out advice on supplements online because you can really mess up your levels if you're taking something and you don't actually need it. Always consult with a doctor. Those are the main takeaways on the things that I am doing and did to help lower my cortisol levels. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. But yeah, I hope this helps. Bye.